I met Chef Timothy in my first year of school. He was my first instructor. Pretty much every single thing that I do, I think, would he be okay with it? And that's what I instill into my cooks. I mean, I could share 100 stories of things that I learned from him as far as just disciplining yourself and how you present yourself and the work that you are going to have to get into. It wasn't kind of like an instructor saying, yep, you're going to be the executive chef, you're going to do this. He pretty much told me that I'm going to have to work very hard for nothing. And he was very real. But it didn't deter me from the industry. It made me want to do it more because I knew that there was always going to be a challenge. The dish that I'm making is very simple. It's just asparagus prepared a couple different ways with some puffed grains for texture and chamomile for a little bit of bitterness and floralness. It was inspired by him because the first epiphany I think that I ever had tasting something was a sauce that he made. It was as simple as it was a puree of tomatoes, and he emulsified brown butter into it. And I had known about emulsification just in making vinaigrettes as like an entry-level cook student. So I knew about temporary emulsions and stuff like that, but when I tasted this sauce, I was like, holy shit. I thought about it for a week. I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that it just gave it so much body, and it gave it this flavor that didn't come from the tomato, and the fact that it stayed as one homogeneous mixture. I thought about it so much, and I still think about it all the time. So I made a puree from a different vegetable that's also emulsified with brown butter, but a couple different flavors that I have from some tricks that I picked up along the way in my career.